a sunny day in Florida, and it's a sunny day up in Rexburg, even though I can't see it. Hey, listen, I said it before, I'm going to say it again. We have Lori. Now, gloriously, we have Chad. We have Alex. Next up to bat is Melanie Pawlowski. And you're going to say, yeah, there's something odd about her. Yeah, she comes across as she's always double talking and hiding and gaslighting and all of the words that you can use for a person who actually makes up things for her, for whatever her next sentence is going to be. She's not like me. She's not hard of hearing or almost deaf and had to have extensive speech therapy and hearing aids and all this stuff. And I have all kinds of problems with syntaxes and all the mechanics of talking and writing and hearing, because I don't hear well. I hear very small. But she's not like me. Her speech isn't a hard of hearing or a deaf community speech. Her speech is, okay, I'm going to methodically slow down, and I'm going to look at you just like the lights are out, just like there's nobody home. And I'm going to tell you a story that I hope you can believe. Well, I'm going to share with you that she is exactly what she says she is. She's just a nice bloke who happened to fall upon Rexburg, Idaho at the wrong time. There's a boat going by, but I'm going to try to still talk. So long story short, this unlikely bloke that moved up to Rexburg, I'm awfully sad to say that she got herself involved in some really heavy stuff up there in Rexburg for simply just wanting a new outlook in life, as she says, just simply as wanting to get a fresh mind. Well, getting a fresh mind meant that she was leaving her 4 children. She didn't bother to go to hearings. She didn't respond to emails or other things that could have meant that she had an interest in her case with the 4 children. So let's just go right to the punch here. Now that the boat's gone by, let's get to the punch. The punch is exactly this. On February 26th, Justin Lum from Fox 10 writes us, or has a posting. In an explosive statement released by Melanie Pawlowski's lawyer, it states, Melanie Pawlowski, niece of Lori Vallow, does not know the whereabouts of her aunt's children. Melanie goes on to say her ex-husband has lied about all of this, and I just added that, about all of this, to wrongfully influence the child custody case. I'm going to end right there. So in a short paragraph, Melanie attorneys put out a statement saying, oh, poor Melanie. Yeah, she was a neighbor of Lori's. Yeah, she knew the children were missing. Yeah, she knew that they were using maybe fear over faith instead of faith over fear. You can hopefully see my little sign there, because that's how cults penetrate. They use fear over faith. But if you're a faith-based person and you stick to only your faith, You never have to let fear rule you. These people work the opposite. They've changed the rules of Christianity. They've changed the rules of being faithful to your God, to your higher entities. So I'm going to share with you what Zack Cox, you know who Zack Cox is. He's Lori's other brother, Adam's son, who was living with Charles and Lori and the kids before all this craziness, before all this mayhem went down. In this mayhem, it's the death of Charles. It could be the death of the children. And of course, Tammy Daybell. All of this stuff was on its way and happened. And then because of that statement from the attorney, this is what Zack Cox tweets. He says, I can tell you all that this is not true. He's responding to Melanie's attorney's statement. Melanie has Alex shot at Brandon and tried to kill him. She knows where the kids are, and she is as guilty as Chad and Lori in all of this. She is also very heavily involved in this cult. End of story. This is Summer's nephew. This is Lori's nephew. This is Chad Daybell's new nephew-in-law, or however you say that. I've never heard a term, but this is someone who has a inside look at the dynamics of the Cox family. And obviously he was living with Lori when she met Chad Daybell, or in that time span, and he got a keen look at what she was up to then. So I'll read you his statement. Melanie was telling the world that she has no involvement, that, you know, pretty much trying to say, I don't even know what a cult is, and wow, what a word you guys are trying to use on me. I saw her interviews, but this is what her nephew comes out and says. I can tell you all that this is not true. Melanie has Alex shot at Brandon and tried to kill him. She knows where the kids are, and she is guilty as Chad and Lori in all of this. She is also very, and I'm going to add another very, very heavily involved in this cult. He didn't say she's involved with the church. He didn't say that she's involved with the quilt makers union. He didn't say that she's involved with a missionary. He didn't say she was involved with, you know, peacemakers that are going around the world trying to make peace and create safety for all of us. His words were again, she is also very heavily involved in this cult. Do I need to say any more, guys? This isn't just about Chad. This is not just about Lori. This is not about Alex. This is not just about Summer Shitlet, who may be involved. This is about Melanie Pawlowski trying to snow us. Oh yeah, her attorneys, this is all my opinion. All of this is my opinion. I don't know who else can form this opinion, but beautiful people, I'm telling you, there's ugly out there. This is an instance. When her own cousin comes out and says, bull cucker on that, who are you going to believe? Where is Melanie Pawlowski in all of this? Beautiful people, I'm going to close with this. You know I can't read comments if there are any. I don't have the machinery, but let's do this. Keep faith over fear, beautiful people, because there's a lot of ugly out there. Thank you very much. Keep your eyes open. and keep safe. Thank you